Beyond the mainstream classics lie 20 hidden gems that showcase the 1970s incredible creativity in science fiction cinema. These underrated masterpieces explored innovative concepts, pushed technical boundaries, and delivered thought-provoking entertainment that modern audiences are only beginning to rediscover and appreciate. 20. The Final Program, 1973.
The end of the world. How long have we got?
There are exactly 14 minutes left.
I'm afraid the old place is going up.
Based on Michael Moorcock's Jerry Cornelius novels, this British psychedelic experiment follows an androgynous secret agent through surreal, near-future chaos. John Finch plays Cornelius with perfect ambiguity, while director Robert Fuest creates hallucinogenic atmosphere, mixing mod fashion with futuristic technology. The film's exploration of gender fluidity, technological chaos, and anti-establishment themes proved too radical for mainstream audiences. Critics dismissed it as pretentious, but cult appreciation has revealed its innovative approach to sci-fi storytelling. 19th. God Told Me To, 1976. Larry Cohen's religious horror thriller combines urban paranoia with alien conspiracy theories in uniquely disturbing ways. Tony LoBianco investigates mass murders committed by ordinary people claiming divine instruction, uncovering connections to extraterrestrial manipulation. The film's explosive combination of blasphemous religious themes and sci-fi concepts made it controversial with both critics and audiences. Cohen's guerrilla filmmaking captures authentic New York atmosphere while delivering provocative content. The movie's suggestions about Jesus Christ's alien origins and modern religious movements as extraterrestrial mind control remain shocking decades later. 18. The Man from Deep River, 1972.
Man alive! I'm a human being like you!
While primarily known as exploitation cinema, Umberto Lenzi's Cannibal Adventure contains genuine sci-fi elements about primitive societies and anthropological speculation. Ivan Rasimov plays a photographer documenting indigenous cultures before becoming integrated into their community. The film's documentary-style approach to speculative anthropology and its exploration of cultural evolution versus technological progress create unexpected intellectual content. The movie examines how isolated societies might develop differently from mainstream civilization. 17th. Phase 4, 1974.
If there's an intelligence there, I want it to know there's an intelligence here.
Saul Bass's ecological thriller presents hyper-intelligent ants waging systematic war against humanity through coordinated attacks and strategic planning. The film's scientific approach to speculative biology and evolutionary adaptation creates unique creature feature. Bass's macro photography treats insects as genuinely alien intelligence while exploring realistic concepts about collective consciousness and environmental adaptation. The ants' geometric communication patterns reflect actual scientific understanding of insect societies. The movie's environmental themes about nature fighting back against human destruction feel urgently relevant today. Bass's commitment to biological accuracy while exploring speculative evolution makes it essential viewing for ecological science fiction fans. 16. Silent Running, 1972.
A space convoy on a strange voyage, carrying a rare cargo. The forests, the plants, the growing things doomed to extinction on Earth.
Douglas Trumbull's environmental fable follows Bruce Dern protecting Earth's last forests aboard orbital greenhouse ships. When corporate orders demand destruction of the ecosystems, Dern's character commits murder to preserve dying nature. The film's passionate environmental advocacy and willingness to present violence as conservation method proved controversial. Dern's relationship with maintenance robots provides emotional weight without sentimentality or anthropomorphization. The movie's themes about corporate environmental destruction and individual responsibility for ecological preservation remain powerfully relevant. Trumbull's special effects background creates convincing space environments that emphasize function over spectacular display. 15th. Zardoz, 1974.
Zardoz speaks to you. The gun is good.
John Borman's post-apocalyptic epic explores immortality, class warfare, and social stagnation through surreal imagery and philosophical speculation. Sean Connery infiltrates an immortal society to discover their terrible secret about eternal life's meaninglessness. The film's notorious red diaper costume and pretentious dialogue created instant mockery, but deeper themes about wealth inequality and technological dependence deserve serious consideration. Borman's visual imagination creates distinctive dystopian aesthetic. Academic study has revealed sophisticated commentary on social stratification and spiritual emptiness beneath the surface weirdness. Zardoz proves that ambitious artistic failure often achieves more lasting cultural impact than safe commercial success. 14. The Omega Man, 1971.
Brother Zachary.
We are ready, brother.
Charlton Heston's post-apocalyptic thriller presents the sole survivor of biological warfare facing nocturnal mutants in empty Los Angeles. The film's exploration of isolation, racial dynamics, and survival psychology feels remarkably contemporary after pandemic experiences. Practical Los Angeles locations create authentic post-apocalyptic atmosphere that expensive digital effects rarely match. Heston's character maintains sanity through routine while confronting absolute loneliness and systematic threats from transformed humanity. The movie's themes about paranoia, social breakdown, and individual survival versus community responsibility remain powerfully relevant. Cable television discovery transformed it into a beloved classic among audiences seeking realistic survival narratives. 13. THX 1138, 1971.
This series compared to 38.
And just back off, THX 1138.
George Lucas's debut feature creates a sterile dystopian future where emotions are suppressed through mandatory drugs and constant surveillance. Robert Duvall's powerful performance drives this meditation on conformity and technological control. The minimalist white environments and clinical atmosphere influenced everything from The Matrix to modern Apple design. Lucas creates believable future society through practical locations and innovative sound design rather than expensive effects. 12th, Dark Star, 1974. John Carpenter's $60,000 debut follows astronauts on a mission to destroy unstable planets, gradually losing sanity through boredom and isolation. The film's blend of existential comedy and space horror influenced later cosmic cinema. The famous philosophical debate between crew member and talking bomb epitomizes the movie's approach to cosmic absurdity. Carpenter's low-budget creativity overcomes technical limitations through imaginative problem-solving and committed performances. 11. The Terminal Man, 1974. Mike Hodges adapts Michael Crichton's novel about a computer scientist whose brain implant designed to control violence begins malfunctioning. George Siegel's chilling performance explores technological solutions creating new problems. The film's examination of brain-computer interfaces and electronic mind control anticipates contemporary neural implant research. Hodges creates clinical atmosphere that enhances the disturbing technological themes. The movie's prediction of neural interface technology and its potential for abuse proves remarkably accurate. The deliberate clinical distance enhances rather than diminishes the psychological horror of technological dehumanization. 10. Demon Seed, 1977.
A new dimension has been added to the computer.
Don't be alarmed, Mrs. Harris.
Donald Cammell's technological horror traps Julie Christie in her computerized home with an artificial intelligence seeking reproduction. The film's exploration of AI consciousness and smart home technology feels remarkably prescient. Christie's powerful performance creates genuine tension as she fights invisible technological enemy, controlling every domestic system. The computer's manipulation of household devices anticipates contemporary IoT security concerns. 9. The Stepford Wives, 1975. Brian Forbes' feminist nightmare follows Catherine Ross discovering suburban neighbors replaced by perfect robotic duplicates. This satirical thriller combines sci-fi concepts with sharp social commentary about gender roles. The film's exploration of technological replacement and conformity pressure feels remarkably contemporary. The wives' transformation from independent women to domestic automatons provides effective horror through behavioral rather than physical change. Forbes proves that effective sci-fi thrillers can address serious social issues through speculative technological concepts. 8. Fantastic Planet, 1973. René Laloux's animated masterpiece presents humans as pets to giant blue aliens in this French-Czechoslovakian co-production. The distinctive cutout animation creates fluid movement and impossible alien landscapes. The film's allegory about oppression, education, and liberation works on multiple interpretive levels. Roland Topor's surreal art design brings otherworldly environments to vivid life through handcrafted animation techniques. American audiences weren't prepared for serious animated sci-fi tackling mature themes. The movie's influence on later speculative animation and its continued discovery by new generations prove its lasting artistic value. 7. World on a Wire, 1973. Rainer Werner Fassbinder's 3.5-hour epic about virtual reality anticipated The Matrix by 25 years. A computer scientist discovers his world might be artificial simulation, leading to existential crisis and paranoid investigation. The film's exploration of consciousness, artificial intelligence, and simulated reality influenced later works from Blade Runner to Inception. Fassbinder's direction emphasizes philosophical depth over action sequences. Recent restoration efforts introduced international audiences to Fassbinder's prescient vision of digital culture. The movie's influence on simulation theory and virtual reality concepts proves its prophetic importance. 6. The Parallax View, 1974. Alan J. Pakula's paranoid masterpiece follows Warren Beatty investigating a shadowy organization recruiting political assassins through psychological manipulation. This conspiracy thriller combines sci-fi mind control concepts with realistic political paranoia. The Parallax Corporation's psychological testing sequences demonstrate how scientific profiling might create programmed killers. Gordon Willis's oppressive cinematography creates atmosphere of institutional intimidation and control. 5. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1978. Philip Kaufman's masterful remake updates Cold War paranoia for the post-Watergate era. Donald Sutherland and Brooke Adams discover alien pods replacing humans with emotionless duplicates in San Francisco. The film's exploration of conformity and technological dehumanization resonates in our social media age. Kaufman builds mounting paranoia through character observation and atmospheric tension rather than action sequences. The famous final scene provides one of cinema's most chilling conclusions. The movie represents perfect fusion of science fiction concepts with paranoid thriller execution and social commentary. 4. Stalker, 1979. Andrei Tarkovsky's philosophical masterpiece follows three men entering the mysterious zone, where reality operates by different rules. The film creates meditative exploration of desire, consciousness, and meaning through science fiction concepts. Tarkovsky's contemplative pacing and natural imagery prioritize emotional depth over technological spectacle. The zone's otherworldly atmosphere, achieved through practical locations, creates genuinely alien environments. 3. Solaris, 1972. Tarkovsky's space-based psychological drama provides deeply human alternative to 2001's cold technological vision. A psychologist investigates a sentient planet that materializes visitors' suppressed memories and emotional conflicts. The film's exploration of consciousness, memory, and human connection feels more relevant than ever. Tarkovsky's direction emphasizes philosophical depth and emotional resonance over space opera spectacle. 2. The Andromeda Strain, 1971. Robert Wise's medical thriller adapts Michael Crichton's novel about extraterrestrial microorganisms threatening Earth. The film consulted real scientists to ensure authentic research procedures and biological speculation. The wildfire facility's containment protocols reflect genuine scientific practices for handling dangerous agents. The cast delivers believable performances as scientists following realistic methodology for studying unknown organisms. 1. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, 1977. Steven Spielberg's alien contact masterpiece treats extraterrestrial visitation as spiritual experience rather than military threat. Richard Dreyfuss delivers powerhouse performance as ordinary man transformed by UFO encounter. The practical effects work creates alien spacecraft that feel genuinely otherworldly through craftsmanship rather than digital generation. The musical communication concept represents pure cinema at its most effective. These 20 underrated gems prove that the 1970s was sci-fi cinema's most innovative decade. Each film pushed creative boundaries and explored concepts that modern blockbusters rarely attempt. Which hidden masterpiece will expand your sci-fi horizons? Subscribe for more forgotten film treasures.